Welcome along and welcome back to American Life Farming in Ohio. And yeah, we are starting to sell some stuff off today. We've got our Phoenix truck here. We're going to hook this up to our trailer. We've got a great demand for oats. Now, while we haven't had any oats on the farm, we haven't harvested any this year. We have got some in our silo. Oh, we did, in fact, I believe we did a contract with some oats. So, yeah, we're going to hook this up. We're going to get those sold, get some extra money in. But today, it's mainly going to be a nice big sell-off of crops and cows. In fact, we have our first set of cows that are ready for sale as well. Nicely above the 1,200 pound target weight that we have for them. So let's bring this under our point here. Where are we? There we are. So we'll just bring this under here so that we can get these oats. Can take our tarp off. There we go. And refill it. Corn radish, all sorts of seeds and things. We've got a lot of rice in here. Somewhere in here, though, are the oats. There we go. Now, these are in great demand at Animal Market Grains, so we're going to take them there and mark that on the map. Hopefully, yeah, we can see where it is. I think it's over that way somewhere. And yeah, this is really what we've been building to all year. And the big question is going to be with this stuff is, are we going to make money off this? I don't think I got... Did I get that? No, I do want that selected. There we go. Just trying to work out exactly where that is. I think that's that flashing blue at the bottom right. Yeah, Animal Market Grains is right down there near the animal dealer, which makes sense. So the big question we've got as we're doing this over the next few videos is very much going to be, how much money can we make? Can we get our loan paid off? And if not, how much of our loan can we pay off? Because we really need to get this loan down as much as possible. It is costing us about 3,000 a day, and as a result, we kind of want to get it to reduce as much as possible, as quickly as possible. We've got a decent amount of crops and things kicking about. We do still have these open rice contracts. I think we only have one of them open still, actually, which is the one that is actually going to result in us initially losing money until we sell the excess rice we've got from it. The more I'm playing at the moment, the more I'm going to store all the crops from a contract before I go and deliver any of it. It just seems to make sense to me to do that, because you complete the contract easier, and if it all goes horribly wrong, you've got a very good chance of actually still making money off the contract by selling the crop. So let's tip this like so. And it's just annoying that we can't go in and get the rest of that rice done, but it's just not going to happen at the moment. $18,000 for that. That's brilliant. So we can now get this back to the farm, and we'll go and switch trailers, I think, and start hauling some cows. We should make a really decent amount off those today. So back into our yard, and we'll put our trailer back over here. Bring it around. There we go. Right, and back it up. There's a nice little space over here for us for this, where we can just get this put in here. I'm hoping that we might be able to do a bit of field work maybe, and get some manure or some slurry put on the fields before everything gets a little too cold to do it. We're down to 0 on the ground at the moment, so we can still work the field while it's like this. What we can't do is do it once it drops below 0. So I'm hoping that we're going to be able to pick up a nice big slurry. I want to do that from here. There we go. And then connect up these. There we are. And yeah, if we can get the field cultivated with a slurry injector, that would be great. Even if we could just get some manure or slurry on the fields, that would be good too. I think in both cases we're going to have to lease the equipment rather than actually buy it. It's a little expensive at the moment. We need about 300,000 just to get our loan below $1 million. We should make that, I think, between this and the crops that we've got, because we did actually get all of our crops this year harvested. Back at the trailer unfolded, let's load up with some cows. So £1,000 isn't quite enough, but you can see our whole tactic of doing a set of cows over 3 days really worked. Sort of set of cows every 2 days is really beginning to pay off, because we have a good price around this time of year, and we're getting £1,200 over nicely now. I don't know how many this. I think this trailer holds 30. Let's see. Yeah, there we go. So yeah, first set of cows in here. $3,645 they're worth. Confirm that. Right, close up our trailer. Close up our gate. And away we go. Let's go and see if we can make a whole load of money. And we probably want to immediately buy the next set. Although, let's have a quick look at how well the cows sell. So, the Brahmins, they all have a very similar amount. And yeah, sale price for all of them is good today. It does drop off a little bit by the looks of things. But yeah, this is a good rising price time. So let's go and sell these and see how much we make. In we come to our sell point. We'll bring this along here. Look at those cows. There we go. And open up the back. Right, let's see how much they're going to make. So this is for the white. They are 3. So these cost, just as a comparison, the white's 2,295. We're gonna make about 1,400 ish off these. So yeah, fairly good amount of money. And wow, look at that. 72,000, 90,000, any more? 109,000. Absolutely perfect. Loving that. So these, yeah, are cows. 300 cows, 10 times this is going to make us $1 million. We're going to make $1 million off the cows this year. This is the fun bit, though. Getting the truck out of here. And we're away. So with that kind of money, that is going to be brilliant, which should allow us to sort of start next year in a fairly good place. It's still going to cost us a lot of money to refill our cows, but we've still got crops to sell, which should be good. And we'll probably have to borrow money to get more cows, or just not repay the loan to get more cows. But that's the way it goes. Sort of a third of our, as long as we use a third of our money to pay stuff off and maybe buy some new equipment, then we're good. I'd like to get the loan below $1 million. Certainly, we could end at the end of this and go, right, we've got everything, and we've paid everything off, and we're all good. It is the downside to doing beef cattle, is that we don't get constant money from the beef. We have to keep just sort of selling and paying off. The good thing about it would seem to be that in about 3 years, we'd be in a position to have made our money back and got all of the loan paid off, which is in itself pretty huge. Right, let's get this lined up for our second load. I think we only did 60 at a time. So there we go. Let's back these up and see if we can get some extra cash. Right, that is in place. Get that open. And get that open. Load it up. Right, so you can see some of our cows coming up to 3,000. We want the 1.5-year-olds basically, I think, which are down here. Yeah, so 1.5-year-olds are absolutely perfect. Just over the £1,200. We could go a little bit higher. I mean, you can go up to about £1,700, I think it is, which would be 2-year-olds nearly, probably another 6 months to get that much more on there. Right, that I think is all of them. Those are just under the £200. Sorry, £1,200. Yeah. How many have we got in our livestock trailer? I'm not sure. We're down to 240. In fact, that is another 30. So confirm that. Load that up. And we can now go and get the rest of this and set us well on the road to paying stuff off. We need to check the prices for other stuff today, see if we can make any more money. But yeah, this is all looking good. I think on reflection, the best way for us to do this is going to be to pay off the loan as much as possible, get that down, and then only to borrow money as I need to. Otherwise, we're spending money all the time when we got a huge amount of money in the bank. So let's get these sold as well. 3,640 is a great price. Let's hold this down and get these to all move across quicker. There we go. Another 109,000. Confirm that. And there we go. 246,000 off just our first lot. And this is the first lot of 5 trips that we're going to be making of these over the next few videos to sell these off. That is a huge amount. That just, yeah, absolutely massive. So yeah, that's almost, well, that's a fifth of our loan we can pay off today. But what I'm going to do is we're going to head back. We're going to go and take a look at what crops are available to sell now. I'm kind of hoping the rice is peaking in price as well. That would be good, because then we can get some more money paid off today as well, which would be absolutely excellent. So with us back at the farm, what I want to do is get our livestock trailer put away over this side here. We're not going to be using that for a couple of days now, and then we'll check on the price of the crops, because if we can sell some of those off, will be good. Might also go and fill up our fuel tank today. I put the last of the fuel that we had in that that movable Bowser we've got there. The last of that went into this truck to do this work today. So we Yeah, we kind of need to get this filled up so that the farm has some fuel. I've not been able to get the fuel tank at the far end to work. I don't know if it's a fillable one or whether it's one that's just we don't have access to at the moment because of the way I set this up. And so yeah, I do need to check that. So with that uncoupled and sitting in there, what is the state of selling crops today? So we have we've got soybeans. Soybeans are going nowhere till the summer, so that's fine. The other crop we have is sunflowers, which are so far down as to be their worst time of year for those as well. We got wheat approaching its top price, barley approaching its top price. Now we do have a few items from stuff that we did at other times of the year. So we've got a huge amount of sunflowers, we've got a huge amount of soybeans, so we know we've got both those. Wheat, because we did a wheat harvest, we're good. 697 at animal market, but highway sell point is currently taking wheat at 728. Now we want to have a look in here for wheat. 728 is actually a higher price than the maximum here. So with the possibility that that's going to go down, and that being listed as a good price, we're going to go and sell some wheat as well today. Get that at a cracking price and make some money there. So back that up, connect it up. Something I do need to buy and get on here, because I'm sure somebody's going to put it in the comments. We need something to wash our equipment with, because at the moment this stuff is really dirty. We've got no water tank anyway. Yeah, so this here is, it looks like it's marked as a fuel tank, but whenever I drive over it, I don't think I have anything out of it. There we go, over here, and yeah, not getting anything out of that. So what I might do, oh no, it did. It is a fuel purchase point. Look at that. Oh, I had fuel come out of that then. We had a, yeah, there we go. That is a fuel purchase point, so I can actually purchase fuel there. I do like to try and hold fuel on the farm, but yes, we can refill our trucks from there, so that's good news. Let's bring this up here and refill this, and we need to find the wheat. Barley, carrots. It's very messed up, this at the moment. There we go. Rice, sunflowers, cotton, oilseed radish, corn, tomatoes, soybeans, rye. Where are you? Onions. Wheat. There we go. 28,000 litres should all go into here. And 28,000 litres, yeah, again, that's going to be really good. That's going to be about $20,000-ish, maybe just over. Should do us really well. Right, and where are we going to sell this? We're going to go and sell this at the highway sell point. So let's head over that way and go and get this sold, I think, and see how much more money we make. So highway sell point is this one here. We need to just bring ourselves over. Can we get, well, we're going over the railway line, but I don't know if we can get out that way. We'll find out in a moment. Bring this around carefully. There we go. We can get back out on the road. There's not an actual exit here, but it's good enough. So tip this, and we'll see how much we make off this wheat as well. It's a good amount. I think we get, yeah, because we got this. This was the same one as we got the bales off, and 20,000 off that as well. Brilliant. Very, very good. which means that we can head back to the farm and have a look for our next crop to try and sell, I think. So bring our truck back under our fill point, and let's see what else we've got kicking around here. So where else can we make money? Can we get this to 300,000 today? Let's have a look here. And the big one, of course, the one that I really need to check, because we want it gone so we can clear these contracts, is the rice. The rice price doesn't seem to shift much. It's all around the 541 mark. So I think we'll get rid of this today. Let's see what the price is for rice today, which is over here. And it is... Where's rice? Rice is going to be down this end here. There we go. 532 at the superstore, which is also the sell point for the contract. So $532. We want to have a look at what the maximum price is. I think it's 541, so it's not far off the maximum price. If we have a look under here, yeah, 541. So it's about where expected. You can see it's sort of peaking at the moment, but it's so hit and miss. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to cancel the contract. We have no hope, I think, of harvesting that. The temperature, yeah, it's in fact, it's going to get worse, the moisture level. So yeah, we have no chance at all of harvesting this. So let's go in here. We are going to clear. We are going to cancel this contract, and this is going to cost us a whole load of money. So yeah, we'll cancel this. Costing us 14,000. That's fine. As long as we make more than 14,000 now on this contract, we're good. So let's collect that. And yeah, minus 14,000. So we need the rice for this. And we'll clear this off, because it is quite a bit of rice that we've got here. 64,000 litres. We're going to make about $30,000 off the rice we hold here. And this is why I'm saying, oh, if a contract goes wrong, we should be holding all of the crop for that contract in our silo until we've finished the harvesting. Because, yeah, we're making more money from this with a failed contract than we are from actually a successful one, probably. Although I don't know, the excess rice that we get might have actually meant that we get this much on top. So yeah, it certainly seems worth holding on to crop from a contract until you've finished harvesting that contract. So the sell point we're heading to is right around the other side, and we want to bring around to here. Yeah, it's amazing that this this contract is still going to pay off. It's not going to pay off as much as it would have, I don't think. I think we're still not as well. In fact, no, we're not as well off as if we'd actually completed the contract successfully, because it's cost us 14,000, and we're going to make 30,000. So we're only going to make about 14,000 off it, but we would have made more money had we completed the contract, because we'd have had some excess left over as well. Let's tip this. And there we go. A nice excess of rice. And oh, it's gonna take us up to nearly $290,000. Yeah, 34,000. So actually, we made 20,000. We made basically what we would have made had the contract been successful without any excess crop. So yeah, we still made less than we would have, but we still made a decent amount of money off that, and it's got us nearly up to that 300,000 mark. Is there anything else we have left to sell that we can get above the $300,000 mark and actually be in a really good position at the end of this? And the answer to that question is actually, yeah, we do. We did 2 massive fields of millet contracts earlier in the year. So let's just have a quick look at that. Millet at the moment, millet again, like rice, seems to be one of those steady prices that no matter what time of year you sell it, you're making roughly the same amount. 613 is the highest it goes. We currently have it priced at 597 at the animal market grains. So yeah, not a massive amount of difference. We got 70,000 litres of this because we did the 2 huge contracts. So let's see if we can find the millet in here. I think that's millet seed. No. Maize. Keeping an eye out. We got some barley as well, and we got some canola. But the millet is the one that we want. And that is, yeah, 70,000 litres of this is going to make us quite a lot of money. We're still going to make about 40,000-ish maybe off this. So that will be really good. Absolutely brilliant amount of cash. And look at that. I love the size of this trailer. 82 Square Studios did an amazing job with this. I love the TLX Phoenix itself, and I love the trailer and the attachments and everything you can get as well. Just works brilliantly for an American map like this. So here we are at Animal Market Grains. We'll pull this into here and see how much money this makes. It's gonna be a really nice amount. I can't believe we've got this much millet kicking about. But there we go. Up it goes. And yeah, I'm not worried about holding on for a few more dollars. This should give us a nice payday as well. Look at this. Look at that go up there. There we are. That has emptied $42,176, and we are over 300,000. That is brilliant. Where does that leave us? If we paid that off today, paid that off now, where would that leave us loan wise? That would leave us yeah. The loan is $1,335,000. We are $5,000 short of clearing it to under $1 million on our loan. That is huge. That is massive. We know we've got cows that we're going to be selling off in the near future as well. So yeah, that's brilliant. But I think this is a good place to leave it today because we've sold everything we can. I think what we're probably going to do is stay on this day, see if we can get some of the manure or some of the slurry on the field while we still have an above freezing temperature in the ground. For today, though, all that remains is for me to say thank you for watching. I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please give it a like, drop us a comment, and give it a share. And for all the latest videos from Virtual Farmer, please subscribe to the channel, ring that bell, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.